obviously on the other side.
Yeah.
How much of a loss is it to your team? Does it change the way you coach certain aspects of the game without a goalie?
Well, I think the answer to how significant a loss it's going to be, I think that's going to be determined as we go forward here. We tried to fill that hole with some of the signings we made. We tried to get puck moving, skating defensemen to fill that hole. You don't fill Jay's minutes with one person. Those guys aren't available. There's only a handful of those type of defensemen in the world, and so we've taken the approach that we've got to fill that void by committee. With a group of 5 or 6 guys, and I like our group. I feel comfortable with it, and how significant a loss it'll be, I think will be answered as the season goes.
Is there, on the other side of that question, was there certain things you took for granted with Jay that you might need to explain a little bit more to other guys, or you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you know what, I was fortunate. I got to coach Jay 6 years into his pro career. He was a pretty refined defenseman already. He knew both ends of the rink. He knew how to take care of his own end. You didn't have to do a whole lot, but just tell him what his job was, and 99% of the nights you got a great effort from him. So he'll be missed. I never took him for granted because I realized all year last year how good he was, and I repeatedly said that. I feel he's one of the top 5 defensemen in the world, and on top of that, he's a character kid and a good person, and he comes to work every day, and there's a lot of good there.
I'm sure you were asked this, I guess, at some point last year, but I guess on the other benches, Brent Sutter, do you have any extra juice, even if it is preseason, facing your old, I guess, coach mate?
Yeah, we coached together with the World Junior team a few years ago, and we talked regularly. We faced each other last year when he was in New Jersey. I know how happy he is to be home and back near his family, and I don't know if it'll be any more special here tonight. I'm actually planning on seeing him for a coffee after we're done. But
is that allowed?
Well, maybe I shouldn't say that on TV, but
it's preseason.
Yeah, we won't tell the other setters, so they'll take it easy on them.
Any injury updates? Or are those guys going out now?
Injury updates: Campbell's out, Tarnaski's out. Allen skated today but won't play. Ballard and we gave an optional to a bunch of other guys, but nothing significant.
How would you assess your team at this stage of preseason?
Well, real early. I mean, we're a split group of 2 full teams. We haven't played a game, with anything resembling our opening night lineup yet. We've had kind of 2 lines at a time and kind of 3 of our 6 defensemen at a time in the lineup, a lot like Calgary's doing. So, it's tough to assess them now. I like the feel. I think we're ahead of where we were a year ago at this time from a system point of view and how we want to play. Staying healthy and getting off to a good start is a key.
How about yourself? This is your second year, and last year was your first in the league. Your approach any different this time around?
Well, I feel a lot more comfortable. I was joking the other day, but I know, what doors to enter the rinks in and where the coaches' rooms are, and you laugh, but I mean that.
Yeah, they're important.
Yeah, that's stuff that you take for granted, and so I mean, right from there, I feel more comfortable. I feel much more comfortable with having a handle on the personnel we have here, with the people we have returning and what they're capable of doing, and so I feel a lot better than I did a year ago.